So, doing a quick video tour of our Bavaria 49. She's 2004, owner's version. We're here in Limassol Marina. The sun is just coming down. We live on her, my wife, my daughter, and our dog Mocha. She's a big golden retriever. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this is because people ask us all the time, how do you sail with a child, with a dog? As you can tell by the bike, it's definitely a family boat. I'll show you guys the outside at some point, but I just wanted to touch on the inside. All right, let's go in. There's Mocha. So, nice big salon. All the gadgets you may imagine. Got the EPUB there, so if we get lost at sea, we can throw it out and hopefully it will hit a satellite and they can reroute something to come and get us. Got a Raymarine there, never used it. We need some type of memory card for it. We primarily concentrate on navionics to take us around. A bit tricky. The vast majority of the sailing is done at night. Single sideband, site-to-site radio. We've been caught by Turkish authorities and the Cypriot authorities on this many times, the Coast Guard. We can never really get them until they come up close and we can start answering their messages and what they want. Entertainment-wise, we've got a television here. Primarily, we run on Plex. Everything you would want is on there. Nice galley. Little fridge there, which you can absolutely pack out whatever you want. Got a cool box there, don't really use it. 2-burner stove. Tons and tons of storage. Pop up vitamins, herbs, spices, other bits and pieces you can see. Goes all the way around. Keep the trash in there. How do we heat the boat? Well, right now, as we're in the marina, we just use one of these. Heats up everything, lovely. If you don't mind the light, it's great. We turn out all the cabin lights, and it's all good. First quarter berth at the back. As many people who lives on boats, it just turns into storage until visitors come and stay. Your bits and pieces, clothing and whatnot can go in there. You've got a nice rail at the side. It's a comfortable area. Happy with that. My daughter's room. Let's turn on some lights in here. As you can see, we'll put the 2 bits of wood in the back in case she rolls around or just falls out at night. You know, like most 2.5-year-olds, they sort of roll around and it's a bit nerve-wracking when they sleep. Cupboards there. All her toys, bits and pieces go at the back. Yeah, it's nice, very comfortable for her. In regards to bathrooms in marinas, now I use the marina bathrooms. My wife and daughter use this one. Everything goes into a black tank. The black tank goes all the way down. You see it starting there and it will make its way all the way down to the bottom there. So it's a huge, I think it's about an 80-litre tank. Electric toilets are nightmares. I'm continuously fixing it. In regards to entertainment, so you saw the television there. We use like you can just see the 3 blue flashing lights. So that's a 20 terabyte server. So everything is on there, audio books, videos, TV, music, everything you could really want. I'm continually listening to audio books. A bit of Graham Hancock, modems, routers. Now the router to the right there belongs to the marina. So it's a fiber optic, wire just comes in all the way through. Now little touches when you're living on a boat like this, absolutely great. Got a bit of material in Turkey, got a seamstress to do it, costs about €2. So that keeps us, you know, keeps things private. Little touches like that, great. What else? can probably see there, sonic hull. Expensive bit of kit, came with a boat. Now I believe it's it keeps the hull clean. I've never used it. It ticks, tick, 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 tick. It's like a clock, very annoying at night. One of the things, if you live on a boat, that you're gonna need is one of these. Now, we popped the Hoover in there and as such. It was a bathroom. Took out the toilet, put a little floor in. Now, when we're sailing around, you can probably see there's two straps. There's one here and one on the other side. So we kind of punch it all the way across and around it, and hopefully it will stay stable. If you're sailing around the Med, Greece, places like that, Cyprus, do a big load of washings, €20 to have it done, dried. Nightmare. If you've got 2-3 loads, you're looking at €60. You work it out. It's an astronomical price to keep things clean. How do we deal with the water? We use a couple of these. You know, a big wash is about 40 litres of water. A 15-minute wash, we'll just do one of these. So before things get too dirty, you know, we tend to do a little wash. But absolutely great. Nightmare doing the floor because there's a lip, but once it's done, you never have to worry about washing ever again. Making our way through. You've got the little stereo there. Not something that I use often. We use one of these jam boxes. Again, great. Hook up to the iPhone, audio. The sound quality is fantastic. Now, as a cruising family, when we first got this boat, I discovered there was literally 2 or 3 plugs in the entire boat. So you've got 2 plugs that I popped in at the back of the cabinetry above the batteries, so you can charge your phones, as well as operate the television. Storage, the entire floor comes up, so you know it's absolutely packed underneath there. Winter clothes, stowage. Everything under the sofa is storage area as well. Now we've got air conditioning and heating via a massive unit. We use the aircon if we're in marinas now and again to cool down the boat at night, maybe an hour or so, but we tend not to use it. Really expensive, and we're used to being in hot climates now, so we're completely acclimatized. Well, I am. My wife will probably beg to differ. Last few rooms. We've got a second head, which is quite big. This one hasn't got a black tank. I'm going to put one in when we head back through Turkey. It's a nice bathroom. It's a lot bigger than the other one. Bit of privacy in there. During the day, read the paper. Storage again. We're not full up because we're just trying to get out of this COVID situation. Now that this vaccine's about, hopefully it will work out well. Now on this Bavaria, we've got a separate shower. Huge storage area at the bottom. Shower just pops up at the side. It's very, very nice. A lot of the boats that we saw that we were going to purchase initially, Bavarias and Genoes, it was all sort of the airline type plastic toilets, and you had to shower in there, wipe everything down. So this is a real dream come true for everyone to be able to use this shower. It's absolutely fantastic. Salon, underneath the bed, got a 370 litre water tank, I believe. We've also got a 370 litre water tank on the back berth there as well, underneath my daughter's bed, so we can carry a load of water. Nice big bed, storage going all the way around, deep, deep, deep. We've got my wife's cupboard, my cupboard there, and I popped in another television, so that runs off the network as well. So you know, if we're in a marina, Netflix, if we're, you know, we'll go into Plex and sort of use some of the media we've managed to store up over the years. Again, floors come up, massive stuff under there, massive stuff under the chairs. I popped 2 plugs in there, so again, you know, charge up iPads, iPhones. and watch the TV. Well, that's really about it. Very, very happy with the boat. She's a great home. Just to answer a couple of questions that people keep on asking me. How do we travel with the baby? Well, up in the cockpit, we pop a car seat. We strap that down. There, it's great. Coming in and out of marinas or anchorages, we tend to pop in an iPad or a laptop, because my daughter always understands we're arriving, and then she can go for a swim or you know, jump out, have a look around the marina. So to keep her calm, we always do that. I'll go into how we deal with this young lady when we're at sea. Watches that the dog is always outside, primarily when we're sailing around, and she's fantastic at night. I mentioned before we mainly sail at night. Any sort of twinkling of light in the distance, she barks at. So she keeps me aware of what's happening. I'll go into how she uses the bathroom and such a bit later if anyone's interested or has a dog. Maybe we'll be able to compare ideas there, because I mentioned before that we did rather large quarantine where we were not allowed off the boat for any reason for you know, a couple of weeks. But we, you know, it's a long story, but we managed very, very well as a family through that. I think that's it. So Bavaria 49, 2004 owner's version. Yeah, great boat.